Hello everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Well, this is the card we're going to put together. It's time to start Christmas cards. This is actually my copying of one that is in the card kit. The card kit comes with this cute little set of ornaments and the bow. Those are dies that are included with the card kit from Silver Bells, and I needed to make a bunch of this design, so that is what I did. I have all of these pieces pre-cut, and we can get them sorted out and get going. Lots of little pieces and goodies here. So I've got my card base, and I am going to give this a good press with my bone folder. I have Acorn ink, which is one of our new colors, and I'm going to do a little swiping around the perimeter of this pattern paper. And this is just my cheater method of doing that. I'm also going to go around this little square here, and this little guy here, I think this is rosemary, and then the little bows are rosemary, and I'll just give a little bit of color to the bow. Let's see if I can pick it up. No fingernails makes that challenging. Here we go. You don't have to do any inking. Inking is just something that I like to do. Now, on the little square that will hold the sentiment, I'm just going to do a little bit of inking. And I also need to do some inking on this, but I want to cut that into a banner. So this is a piece of, it's 1.5 inches tall by 3.5 inches long, because this slimline card base is 8.5 by 3.5. And that's kind of your typical standard size. I think there is such a thing as a mini slimline. I have not ever done anything in that size. And I can flip that over and trim that off, just like that. And I do need to get my sentiment. And here is the Silver Bells Card Making Workshop stamp and thin cut set. So the blue shaded items are the ones that have thin cuts or dies. So the little sentiment off of there says, "May the wonder of the season be with you always." And I think that's lovely and works for anyone. I'm just letting that ink transfer. Ooh, that looks good. And I do want to put my banner ends on here. So what I do is I just slice up the middle and then come in from the side and meet down at the bottom of that slice. Are they perfect? No, they're not. Are they good enough? Yes, they are. And I'm just dabbing a little ink on there. And I'll use my APG. You could do this with glue if that's your thing. I'm going up roughly 1 inch from the bottom. I'm attempting to use my grid here. on my mat. So that's why it looks like I'm futzing and fumbling. And this gets eyeball centered over the top of that, just like that. Now, for these little guys, we have to figure out where I'm going to put them. So I'm thinking right about there and there. I'm taking my ink blender brush and I'm going to pick up that ornament and just to give a little bit of color behind that ornament. And it looks really cool coming through there. So now I am going to use glue, though I think you could probably use glue dots. Glue dots would work. So I put a little dab of glue in the middle of the ornament. Just to hold that together. And on the back side, I'm going to do some glue, and I'm just going to do some little dots of glue down here. The other thing that would probably work really well, and I just have a wipe. And I'm just smearing that glue around a little bit. And I'm going to put that down. And there are toppers. You don't have to have a topper, but I like to put that on there. And we'll do the same thing with this one. I'm going to do a little bit of glue here just to get this in place. Turn it over, add some glue to the back side. Again, a few little dabs around, and then I just take, and you're kind of sopping up a little bit of the extra because otherwise it smooshes all over the place. And then I'm putting this right over the other little area that I inked up. And then I've got my other little topper. Here we go. Just like that. And I am going to take this and do a little bit of a wipe, just to wipe up a little bit of the oozy glue. And then I have a liquid gold pen. This one happens to be the big flat one. My little baby ink one pooped out on me. It's just doing big gobs. So I switched to this guy, and it works just fine. So I did a little gold line for the ornaments to hang from. And that's it. Super fun, super cute, not too bad. Get all your pieces cut ahead of time. You can put a lot of these together in a short amount of time. I hope you enjoyed this card, my kind of kickoff to Christmas. 2023, my goodness, can you believe it? We are ready for Christmas pretty soon. I love making cards and sending handmade cards to the people that I love in my life. I hope you do too. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day, and I'll see you next time.